Hey guys, how you doing today? Uh, I want to show you some beautiful cactuses that I just got. I am so excited to finally have this in my collection. This is a monkey tail cactus. Now this one I got first. I got it probably 2 months ago. So probably about August, and it was just a cutting. I had to root it all out. It rooted really quickly, and I just love this cactus. I've been watching 50 million well, not 50 million videos, because there's very few videos on this cactus. Um, but learned all about it, did as much research as I could, did a bunch of reading and stuff, and got her all set up. She rooted up really quickly, really quickly. And then I ordered this one because I wanted more than one, in my pot to give it a good little head start. So this is the one that I just got. It's got it's got 4 different cuttings in it that are rooted. And she's got roots, I think. I can see some roots all about, well, that might be bark or something. I'm hoping it's not like super duper rooted in here, because I'd like to I just got this today, this one today. So I'm hoping it's not super rooted. I'd like to take off as much of the soil as I can possibly get off of her. I did dump some neem oil solution down in the soil. I do not want to spray this with neem oil because it's fuzzy. It's also pokey. So I know I'm going to get poked today, but I don't really care. But anyways, I want to combine these two, and I'm pretty sure I'm going to put them in this pot. I thought them being in a blue pot would be gorgeous. So first what I want to do is I want to unpot them, and I had a couple rocks in here to kind of hold her up when she was rooting. But I'm not worried about my soil. My soil is fine, but I'm going to put this tray under to catch all the soil. And I brought my knife, and I mixed up a really nice batch of soil to put in. You want, obviously, cactus soil. I didn't go out and buy special cactus soil. I just made up my own, just really airy. Lots of perlite in my regular soil, and the soil that I get. It has a lot of little tiny pieces of bark in it. I'm sorry, I know that was probably loud. But I'm just going to pull her out carefully. Oh, wow. I can't believe this. Look at the roots on her already. I'm not going to tear her all apart. But she's got some nice roots on her. So I'm just going to, I'm going to put her back in here. I'm going to dump this soil in my bucket. I have my bucket of soil over here. And then this soil, I'm going to throw out. I was trying to decide between this pot and this pot. I think this one's going to be more reasonable. This one's going to be way too big, even though I absolutely love this pot. I've had it for forever. It was a little pot that I got at, I think, Dollar General years and years ago, and I tried to grab it, first pot, but I got these. These are new, but I think this is going to be a good pot size for them. I hear they grow really fast, they root really quickly. I did not want to put them in terracotta because I don't want the roots sticking to this plant. I love this plant. Let's get her out of here and see what her roots look like. Like I said, I want to try to... Oh my gosh. Look at this root system. Wow. So, I'm not going to be able to get any of the soil out of here. Not without tearing up roots, and I do not want to do that. What I'm going to do is just... There's like a couple of weird weeds growing in here. I want to pick them out. I don't want little... This is from a seller's greenhouse in Florida. So... outside grown, which is fine. But what I'll do is when I get them both repotted, I'll just dump more neem down in here because I don't like not knowing. But I'm just gonna take my nails, go around, kind of loosen up the soil. But yeah, I'll just dump some more neem in here. But wow, I am so happy with that root system. I'm going to set her right there. I'm a little more curious as to my root system, but I don't... Oh yeah, you can see roots all down in here. I'm not going to mess with her no more. I do not like to tear my roots apart unless I have to. Okay, I want to dump this out. Well, I got a trash can right here. I'm just going to dump it in my little trash can and then I'll take it out. So, okay, next step is let me move these guys. They are going to look so cute together. Oh, I'm so excited. So happy. Okay. I don't know why I grabbed my clippers. Habit, I guess. I got a really nice airy mix. You can see it's got a lot of perlite in it. And it's got little chunks of bark. I don't know if you guys are going to be able to see it. But I've also got, I have some sand and some stone that I want to add. I want to add to it. I love putting this in my cactus mixes. It really gives, I'm not going to need all of the soil. I suppose what I should do is, but it's okay if I use it in other plants. It just adds to it. There's a big hunk of bark there. I'm just breaking that up. I want to add more sand, but I'm going to put, what did I do with my little, there it is. I'm going to put, in here and mix more of my sand in with her. Boy, that's so pretty. It's so sparkling. I try to add this, I have a few cactuses. I don't have a lot. I don't have a ton. But all of the ones that I do have, I have like a big blue cactus. I think it's called the blue apple cactus or something like that. It's really pretty. It's upstairs. It's huge. It's about, oh my god, I don't know, 6 or 7 feet tall. Gigantic. And then I have a Madagascar she's also upstairs. Very, very beautiful. That looks well mixed. Okay, now I'm going to add to my pot. I might have to mix up a little more. But I want this in a really nice draining, fast draining soil. Okay, that looks about right to set them in. I'll have to mix up a little bit more to fill in around it, but no big deal. But yeah, the sand and the stone that I have, when I had my big fish tanks, I saved all of it. So it's got stone in it and, you know, little pieces of aquarium stone. And I saved it all. I've got like a big 5-gallon bucket, and then I've got probably another half of a 5-gallon bucket. But I think this is good. I'm going to put, oh yeah, that's about perfect. But I want to put, oh my God, you know what? I still cannot believe that I have this plant. I think I'm going to, oh, I'm getting her all dirty with my dirty hands. I think I'm going to kind of put them like that. I'm going to take this side needs more. There we go. And this side, I took a little bit more out of it. So I'm just going to kind of hold it up like that. And then fill in. And then I also have some Osmocote that I'm going to put in here. But yeah, I mean, I don't really know a whole lot about this cactus. I've never grown it before. I only know how to take care of it from the videos that I've watched. So that is what I am going to do with her. I mean, obviously, that's why I watch the videos, so I can learn. But yeah, you want this plant in really bright light. And you want to feed it. Oh, there's a big rock in there. That must have been from my other soil, or my other plant. But stop, settle down. My dogs are growing nutty. And of course, they're right here beside me. I'm in my living room. I love my plant room table to repot, but I also like sitting on the floor, and it's so easy to just grab everything. I've got dirt all over, but see this right here? Let's see. This hunk right here, that's growing out of this other one. Later, when that gets longer, I'm going to cut her off and then wait for a few days, let it callus over really good, and then I can add another piece in here. I shouldn't have been touching her all over with my dirty, filthy hands. My dog. I wouldn't sniff that if I were you. It's pokey goofy. Goofy dogs. They're so nosy. I'm going to add just a little bit more right here. The sand in here makes it look so pretty. It's all sparkly. But yeah, you want a fast draining soil. I almost went out and bought, well, I was going to order it from Amazon, some cactus and succulent soil, and I thought, why? I've always made my own for all my other cactuses. I never bought special, you know, as long as it's airy and drains well, it'll be fine. But you want to keep this in as high of a light as you can get it. Like all of my other cactuses that I have, they are all in my south window in my plant room. And I give them all Osmocote, these little Osmocote pellets, which I want to add in here for her. Plus, I filled up my watering can. I'll have to find one of my little paintbrushes and get all this dirt off. It's not bad. I'm sure it will probably just kind of fall off. But oh my god, look at that. Isn't she cute? Very, very cute. But yeah, when this piece gets longer, let her get like a couple good 2 or 3 inches tall. And then I'll chop it off. I think I'm going to put some of my leftover sand on the top. It's all pretty much going to wash right through anyhow, so. But it looks pretty in the pot. I wish I had some more of my blue glass beads. I wanted to put her in blue because number one, well, I love blue. I love all different kinds of shades of blue. And these are actually just some new pots that I got, and I thought, oh, she will look beautiful in a blue pot. And then I got another blue pot that I just got, actually. Yeah, she's got a lot of soil right down here, but maybe when I water it, it will wash off. It looks pretty with sand on it. I don't want to dump it over too much. But I'm going to sprinkle my Osmocote. Oh, this is my other blue pot that I got. The color. But, oh, it's gigantic. Super gigantic. Someday she will grow into it, I hope, if I don't kill it. I'm just going to sprinkle some Osmocote. Most people said that, well, a couple of the ladies that I watched, they put their cactuses to sleep for the winter, which is what I do with my cactuses that I have upstairs. They're not, they're just in front of a northeast window, and I have no grow lights on for them. I don't water them all winter long, except for maybe like the very middle of winter. I'll go up and give them all just a little touch of water here and there, because it gets pretty cold up there, so I don't want to, you know, I don't want to freeze their roots. But yeah, this one, totally different growing. It's down here with me. It's growing under a grow light, so I'm going to go ahead and keep feeding it and watering it like normal. I'm going to put her tag in before I walk off. And I also need to put the date on that tag for that one and this one, because they're about 2 months apart. But I want to put some, which I forgot to do until just now, but it's okay because I'm going to water this plant in. I'm going to put some mycorrhizae in just to keep the roots going nice and strong. I love this stuff. I use it for everything. I've had this bag like couple of months in the end of winter last year and been using it all summer long. And it just lasts forever because you just use so very little. Oh my god, this is so cute. And I'm so glad I put it in the blue pot. I was going to put it in white, and I thought, oh, I think the blue is just darling. Now, I'm going to dump in some of my neem, just especially for this new one. Even though I already kind of put some in, but I just want to make sure. And I don't want to squirt the plant with this neem oil, because I think it will ruin it. And then I'm just going to water it in just until I start seeing. Mine was pretty well watered, but the one that just came today was pretty dry, which was good, because our weather turned kind of chilly. I'm just going to wait and see if that drains down. I'm not seeing any water come out yet, but I think that's all the further I'm going to water it, because the roots are only about right here. So I water it just a hair more, because that new one was pretty dry. And in my watering can, I've got I've got worm tea in it. So, oh my god, she is so cute. I'm so glad that I got this other plant. It really, really filled out. Because some of the videos I was watching, it was like, I mean, they grow really quickly, but with just having one, it would have taken forever for me to get a full, a nice full plant. And I thought, well, if I buy this one, I got this one on, I think I got them both on eBay. They were from different sellers. But, because this one just offered, I think this cutting was like $8 or $12 for this one a couple months ago. And then this one with 4 cuttings in it, I think I paid $24. And then I believe the shipping was free. I think maybe it was $20 I paid for those. But yeah, oh yeah, we got water coming out. She was cool. I'm going to let that sit there for a little while. That soil wasn't super dry. I just got a new bag of soil, and it wasn't like bone dusty dry. It wasn't bone dusty dry this time, so my soil is super duper dry. I'm going to put my pretty rock back in here. All the sand that I put, all the sand that I put on top, all soaked down. I knew it would, but that's okay. It was so pretty. I am so glad that I got her another piece of plant. Oh, she is so cute. I am so excited to grow this plant. And this one has grown really quickly. I mean, I've only had it for a couple months, and this piece right here, that's all new. Plus, she grew roots. She grew her roots first. Her little fuzzies are falling off. She grew her roots first. I mean, I put her in the soil dry. When I got the cutting, it was already calloused over. And I put my soil into my terracotta, and it was all dry. I just stuck her in there, and I had I put rocks around her to kind of hold her up. Hi, honey. Do not sniff that plant, goober. No. But anyways, I put her in the dry soil, and I just put some rocks around her to kind of hold her up, and I buried her just a little bit, not much. But within, like, oh, I don't know, 4 or 5 days, I come in with my spray bottle, and I sprayed around the soil. Got it wet. And then a few days later, it was dry again, because we were still kind of warm then, so it was drying out really good. I come in, sprayed her again, but after like a month, I mean, she had a nice little set of roots on her, because I was pulling on it, and it was in there, and I thought, oh, great. And then she started growing this little extra curvy, this little cute curvy piece, because this will trail over the pot. And this one, this new one, that's hanging over. That one's going over. That one's pointing the other way, but anyways, I'm going to have her right directly under a grow light. I have a spot all for her. And she should do really, really well there. And I will probably, I don't know, I'm going to have to look up again if any of you guys know, if any of you guys have this. Do you feed it every time you water, or just like once a month? You know, because like I said, I'm growing her in my living room under a grow light, so I want to keep her going. I actually wish I would have got this plant earlier in the summer, but it's funny. I wanted this plant for a really long time. I've always admired it. I've always googly-eyed over it. Every time I've seen any, I think the first one I ever seen was Desert Plants of Avalon has one. She's got a beautiful one. And then I think Fern got one. And I looked them up, and oh my gosh, they were so expensive. And I was just like, oh. But now I'm starting to find cuttings, and I would say if you're going to buy, if you find cuttings and you want to buy one, buy 3, buy 4. Or buy something that has like the second one that I did that has 4 in it. That was kind of a better, if I would have found that one first, I would have bought this one first, instead of just buying one cutting. Because you want it to be full, you know, because it's a full plant. It's not like a regular cactus that just grows up, you know. This you want to be a full, beautiful plant and hang and drape over. That's what it's all about. So I am going to, I gotta get something to lift this up and let it drip. Oh, I know, I can put the old pot. Let her drip out. And then I got her little tray to go under. So that's it, guys. I will update you when I see some cool stuff going on. Or when I go to cut, let this get a little bit longer, and then go to cut it off. You know, if you guys want to see a video, which it's going to be just snippet, because then you got to wait. But looks like that's draining out pretty good. Man, this thing is heavy. I'll put her in her little saucer. Oh, she's still dripping. There. Alright, guys, I'm going to let you go, and I'll talk to you later. Bye. Peace. The dogs are acting up.